Three things I really want us to see as we walk through this together. The first is this, that if we want to get through the valleys of life, we have to learn how to listen. We have to learn how to listen. Let's be honest. We live in a culture that does not like to listen. We live in a culture that likes to talk. My wife and I are living proof of this with our 14-year-old daughter, right? I mean, the girl says more before 10 a.m. than I do all day long, and I communicate for a living, right? She is a talker. She wants to talk, and she talks all the time, and it's so frustrating to us sometimes when we're trying to have a heart-to-heart conversation. And we're trying to pour our heart into her and show her who she is and just remind her of that. And we sit there and we'll sit down and we'll say, okay, sweetheart, here's why what you did was wrong. And here's how we want to help work with you on this to make sure that you're making better decisions in the future. And here's what she does. Every single time she interrupts us and starts telling us what she's going to do different. And we're like, hey, do me a favor. Just shut up. Please. Long enough for us to tell you what it is that we want to tell you. That's all I'm asking, because she wants to defend herself and she wants to step in. She doesn't like to listen. Well, listen to me. We don't like to listen either. We've heard it said all the time. There's a reason God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. It's so that we are to listen twice as much as we speak. But there is something ingrained in us that we want to talk a whole lot more than we want to listen. Look at what is said here in Matthew 17. Beginning in verse 1, he says, after 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John and his brother, and he led them up on the mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became white as light. And behold, there appeared to them Moses and Elijah talking with him. And Peter said to Jesus, Lord, it is good that we're here. If you wish, I'll make you 3 tents here, one for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah. And he was still speaking when, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And a voice from the cloud said, this is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him.